Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Charlie and I'm a freelance photographer. I make videos on wedding photography and editing and anything based on photography really. So if you want to see more videos like this, then make sure to hit that subscribe button below. Today I'm going to be turning some of my old photographs that I captured last year. So we've got some landscape photos, some studio work and some portraits as well. And we're going to be turning those into some album covers. So hopefully we end up with some nice looking albums. I'm going to try and push my creativity to the max. So let's jump straight onto Lightroom and let's start editing. Okay, so we're going to start off with this photo here. Now this photo captured just in a local park of one of my mates called Spencer. We're going to start off by cropping it 1:1, so that's what's going to be for all album cover. We're going to add some grain to the photo, I think. It's always good to like zoom in as well when you do the grain. You can also like increase the size of it as well. That looks pretty nice. We're gonna add like the parental advisory sticker in the bottom left corner. So that'll be the thing that'll actually make it look like an album cover. This already, to be fair, this already does look like an album cover. I think we're gonna increase the saturation on the greens. Maybe like a pink and green would look quite well. Maybe we could do something like on the face here as well. So let's highlight that. That's quite cool actually, like increasing exposure on this. That looks quite good. Maybe try clarity, bring that down and then take down the white to get a little bit more detail in the back. Maybe we'll add some clarity on that. This is actually looking quite nice, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'll reduce the grain slightly, darken the face maybe a little bit more. See if we can change the colour on that as well. Yeah, to a green, and then let's add a gradient on the bottom. And we'll try looking at the pink. Let's just go around, see what we like. That looks pretty sick actually. I actually think that works a little bit better. And I think that's about it. What we can do is we can circle this and then we can reduce the clarity of the background just to sort of make it a little bit smoother. So I'll see if there's anything else we can do with this photo just to make it that little bit better. To be fair, on its own I reckon it would definitely pass as an album cover, I'd say. It's always good to have something that like stands out. So we'll just copy that, paste it in nice and easy. That's looking nice. And this is the final photo. I think it definitely works pretty well. It's sort of, I'm getting like a J. Cole vibe from it. We'll move on to another photo. So we'll go for this one here, and we'll sort of like turn it into a different genre. So this one is probably going to be sort of like grungy or sort of leaning towards rap or like an R&B sort of vibe. This one, I'm gonna go for something a little more like indie. Let's see what we can make from this. So we'll start off again by cropping it 1:1. I think we'll probably crop it like that. I could like remove the background potentially. What we'll do is we'll save this, take out the background in Photoshop, and then we'll edit it again. So again, we'll duplicate the layer, hide that one, and then we can select the sky, see how well it picks that up. And yeah, what we'll do is we'll edit the photo so it's got everything above the barrier out, and I think we'll maybe change the sky to like we'll change it to like an orange sky with some clouds in the background. That's gonna look nice. Quick selection, we're gonna add to it, literally just gonna select it like this. We'll also like add a feather to it. It's gonna blend in quite nicely. So it's, I think we'll try and take this background out as well. Like if you were to go around this with a pen tool, that would take forever. I think what we'll do as well is we'll take this tower out from the background, probably add a bit more of a feather to it. There we go. And what we're gonna do now is we'll add in some sky, so like an orange sky. So we'll just have a look for that. Yeah, that one works well. Oh, that's awesome. So we'll copy that in, scale this one up. We need to do something about this barrier here. So I'm just thinking if we took out that barrier and then just had a model standing there like in front of the sky. Yeah, we'll give that a go. What I'll do here is I'll just use the pen tool. There is some sort of like little bit of blue going on here, but I don't think that's too much. So we'll add that in. That looks pretty cool. I might see if I can like add a glow onto this as well. Okay, yeah, this is cool. I reckon we just have it like from an angle, so maybe something like that. Yeah, let's give that a go. We want it to stand out a little bit more. Yeah, if we add in like a wave, try something like that. So we're gonna add some grain in, we've got the lighting. We'll reduce the opacity and see if anything else works. That one's cool. I think we're gonna go with this one. I'm gonna darken these, so we just duplicate that again. And what we could do is also add some sort of reflection in the glasses. I'm doing a lot to this photo, I don't really need to do so much to be fair. That looks crazy, that does. Definitely prefer that one though. We'll reduce the size of this just so it fits over the glasses. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then all we've got to do is clip around this. So we'll use the pen tool, and all we're going to do is make a selection and then delete away. Okay, so we'll add a little feather to that, and then we can just delete them both at the same time. I think we will more or less be done after this. All we've got to do is add some grain and then add the little sticker to the photo, and then we'll be done. Probably going to like it just as much as the last one actually. That looks awesome. Right, let's save this and let's get it into Photoshop. Actually, what I'll do first is I'll just add the sticker here. That's looking awesome, you know. I'm trying to figure out a way for this to fade in. Okay. Right, we're going to save this and put it into Lightroom now. So we just open up the photo again. All we're going to do is add some grain, and that literally just makes it so much better. Yeah, there we go. Right, and yeah, so we'll move on to the next photo. I think we're going to do a landscape one for the next image. I took these photos just during a walk I went on last week, so maybe we could edit one of those. Right, we'll use this for the next photo. So this was just taken down the road from me, and it was when it was snowing quite a lot last week. So what we'll do for this, have a look at doing it black and white maybe. Although I do like the reds in that, so we can maybe just take out a lot of the colour that's going on. And then we'll look at changing the shadows. Like an ice blue would look quite cool. That looks quite nice. We will change the distortion, and then we'll add some grain to the photo. I reckon we'll just go full scale with the grain. See how that works. Probably like something like that would do. I think I would just want to like experiment with it a little bit more. Maybe darken the blacks a little bit more. Let's see what else we can do. Yeah, I think this is looking quite nice now. Let's try adding this around the image. So we'll invert it. Yeah, we'll reduce the whites, shadows, and highlights a little bit. Basically make it like fade at the top. Yeah, that looks nice. Reduce the clarity at the top, just pull it down a little bit more. Change it slightly, it's a little bit too bright. What I might do is use the dehaze tool a little bit more. I think it works quite well fading it in to the sky. I'd say that's probably about it. This is looking like quite old school. Yeah, what I want to do as well, so we'll save that, we'll add it into Photoshop, but I also want to just change that top half a little bit more as well, because it's sort of like changing colour. I want to like flip it around, I think, because I want to add that sticker in the bottom left corner. So I'll save this and we'll just jump into Photoshop. Okay, so we'll add that sticker over again. I can flip the photo around. Yeah, and then we'll add that in. Yeah, that looks good. Right, we'll jump on to the next photo now, but I'm pretty happy with that. So we've got two sort of portraits or like fashion photography based photos, and we've got one landscape one. So what we'll do is I'll find another landscape one for us to edit, and we'll make that our final photo out of this series. But if you want to see more of these, I'd be more than happy to go out and take some more photos, or use some like older photos. We'll start just by cropping it 1:1. It would have been good if she was like maybe a little bit more to the left. Could probably still work with this. What we're going to do is we're going to go over the banister, just duplicate the previous layer, and we'll delete that. So I want to flip this. Yes. Alright, we're going to use pen tool, seeing as it's the last one. So I actually used some of these photos back in university during my last year. It was sort of like part of a children's book that I made, and the children's book was called I Am Enough. Basically like an empowering book for children to tell them that they can be anything they want to be. So I photographed a lot of different individuals, and the amount of like hair and everything that I had to go around with the pen tool took me forever. What I did was I used the models, and I bought a graphics tablet, and I basically drew them as like cartoon characters to put in this book. And it turned out really well, but it was the longest thing I've ever done before. This is bringing back memories of that. This one, I think, is gonna turn out pretty well, hopefully. Rotate this round, move over. This is a cool looking album cover. This is completely random. Right, flip that round. I reckon if we put some sort of like effect over the top, might make it a little bit better. We'll merge these that might be right actually, just how it is like that. We'll just grab that. That's quite good. Let me know if you like the look of this in the comments. I was just trying to do something a little bit more out there than the previous ones, but I'm quite happy with how it turned out, even though it did take me forever to do. But yeah, let me know if you want to see any more of these style videos in the future. If you want me to capture photographs like every day and turn them into album covers, or more of these, so using some of the photos I've used in the past and changing those, I'd be more than happy to do that. So let me know down in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of these videos, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.